Welcome back everyone. Today we are going to remake old review of AKS-74U. This is a very shortened version of the AK-74. Okay, I'm gonna jump straight into it. Okay, what is the difference between AK-74 and AKS-74U is the the length, of course, like the length of the barrel, as you can see, like the barrel and like almost I will say 70% of the barrel was inside of the handguard, you see, and then this I will say 60% maybe inside of the handguard, and then maybe 10% or 20% in the inside of the receiver, and the rest is outside of the handguard, which is a very short barrel. And of course the muzzle brake is a little bit different compared to AK-74U, and also the difference in the rear trunnion, which is designed to accommodate folding stock parts. Okay, so this is a stock latch here. You press it and then fold the stock. Okay, just like that. And also you can fire while the stock is folded. Also, as you can see, the rear cover, the iron side for the rear cover, like I would bet this is for a close distance, not for a long distance firing. So the rear side is designed for how you say close range. So if you see the rear side here 4 to 5, I will bet this is a 40 to 50 meters, not 400 to 500 meters, because this is for a close combat, I will bet. Okay, so but if you have more information, you can correct me in the comment. Okay, I'm not claiming to be Ian McCollins here. Okay, so you can correct me in the comment if you have right information. Okay, so also there is not much different this AK-74U taking the same magazine as a 74 AK-74, normal AK-74. Also the mechanism inside is pretty much the same, but I cannot find the function of the trigger limiter here. Okay, the trigger limiter only works if you full auto, like if you slow it like that. You see the trigger limiter only work in full auto, but in single fire it doesn't work. Okay, no, why I'm clicking that? Okay, whatever. In full auto the trigger limiter works. I will assume the trigger limiter is to limit the movement of the trigger when the hammer go down. So if you know what is the function of trigger limiter, you can comment on the video. I'm gonna continue. Okay, so because this is basically AK-74U, it's basically AK-74. There's not much different in the inside except for a trigger limiter that I didn't know how, what is the function of it. So if you can tell me in the comment, please. Okay. So this is like just like AK. Okay, AK-74. Okay, so in single fire, well, in like AK-74 and then AK like every normal AK would have. Okay, so that's single fire. Pull the trigger, hammer release, hitting the firing pin, and then go back. Being pushed by the bolt carrier. That is this connector catching the hammer. hold it together, and then disconnector disengage the hammer, and then the trigger catching the hammer, ready for next round. That's single fire. Okay, now full auto. Basically prevent disconnector from catching the hammer and let the auto sear to release the hammer when the bolt and the bolt carrier was locked into position. Okay, so I'm gonna remove this part, and then I'm gonna watch it from this side so you can see also, like firing. Okay, and it's locked. The bolt will hit this auto sear, then auto sear will release the hammer to hitting the firing pin over and over again, so to achieve full auto. Okay, so like that, like any other normal AK reloading here. Okay, just like that, just like normal AK. Okay, and the suppressor, it's I guess a little bit different compared to AK-74 version of the suppressor in the previous video, but yeah, the so that's the difference. As you can see, the AK-74U, the difference is not much, just the barrel is shortened, the iron sight is closer together, and rear trunnion is different, and there is a trigger limiter that I didn't understand what is the function is, and that's it. That's the AK-74U. Okay, and also there is accessories we can check out. Of course, the buffer for a buffer stock. Okay, is tape magazine, basically kind of like a magazine in like commandos. Okay, and magazine, the 50 round magazine, 15 round magazine. So I guess that's it. It's been 9 minutes, so it's time for me to, okay, let's see, unload. Just like AK, it's time for me to tell you to like and subscribe if you have not. If you do, thank you very much. Welcome back. Thank you for watching. And if you're interested, dear viewer, if you're interested, you can click the join button to become a member of the channel. When you click the join button, there is a 3-option tier that are available for you, which is tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3 with their own perks that you can choose. Okay, you can choose for you. Because there's a description also where you can see the perks. Okay, so yeah, if you're interested, please consider becoming a member. Click the join button, you will see the option. You can read for yourself. If you're interested, please consider becoming a member. Already 10 minutes. Well, that's good. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Bye bye. I will see you in the next video. Probably not tomorrow. The day after tomorrow. The day after tomorrow. You know, I need to take a rest sometimes. You know. Bye bye. See you later.